everybody, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and today I have a collective haul for you. We've not done a haul in quite some time and I thought it was about time. Today we have the collective haul of Zaycon Fresh, Aldi, and Sam's Club. So let's go see all the good stuff we brought home. Okay, we're gonna get started. First things first, today was my Zaycon Fresh pickup day in Jacksonville, and last month we picked up ground beef and this month we picked up chicken thighs. This is 40 pounds of fresh chicken thighs, and I'll show you what they look like. Again, we got to drive through. Jerry put these in the trunk for us, and I was just pleased as punch. In 3 weeks, I go back and get 40 pounds of chicken breasts. We're going to be having these for dinner tonight. I'm going to cook them up in the pressure cooker with golden mushroom soup, extra mushrooms, and fresh carrots.
Some of them, not all of them.
No, not all of them. I'm seriously thinking about making some of them into freezer meals for the crock pot. Now you can see how nice they come packaged. Now it is kind of juicy, so you got to be careful. But there should be 4 10-pound bags of chicken thighs in here, and I'm going to go ahead and divide these up into 2-pound packages, and that's what's going to be a meal for my family. And you can do anything with chicken thighs. You can do with chicken breasts, only it's dark meat, and I know a lot of people prefer dark meat over white meat. So there you go. There's your answer. The best part is you're paying for all meat. You're not paying for bone, and I know maybe some of you prefer it on the bone, but this is an alternative. This box of 40 pounds of chicken thighs was $69. I think it was less because every now and then they run a promo, so I got 12% off, and I think this ended up being just over $50 for me. So I'm excited to have that.
That's 40 pounds. That is a lot of chicken.
It's a lot of chicken. I think it ended up being like $1.39 a pound. Something like that. It may be less than that. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way and we'll get started on our Sam's Club haul. Oh, wait. If you have not gotten aboard the Zaycon Fresh train, I'm going to leave information in a link below where you can go sign up. Signing up doesn't commit you to anything. It just gets you on the mailing list, and if they deliver to your area, then you're going to be getting information about what they have on sale and when they're going to be having it available for pickup. A lot of times they have 3 months out, so keep that in mind. If you order it, you want to order it when you see it, and then they'll send you an email when it's time to pick it up. They'll tell you the dates when they're going to be in your area. There are still some places that Zaycon does not deliver, but they're working on that. And I know a lot of places like upstate New York and New York State, they don't deliver in those areas. So I know that they're working on getting a bigger network, and hopefully more of you will be able to take advantage of what they have to offer. But I'll be sharing some recipes with you. I think that these chicken thighs are an awesome opportunity for bulk cooking, for making freezer crock pot meals. And if you don't know what those are, let me know down below, and I'll be happy to put some videos together showing you how you can make those, because they're super simple and they're really an awesome go-to when you don't know what to make for dinner, and then you can meal plan a lot more easily. So I'm going to leave a link below for Zaycon Fresh. You can use the information, go fill out the form, and then you'll get the emails from them. And if you are a content creator here on YouTube and you would like the opportunity to share Zaycon Fresh with your subscribers, then you can send me a private message and I will fix you up as well, because you will be able to benefit from that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the Sam's Club, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go right into the Sam's Club haul, because when we drive up to Jacksonville, it's about 45 miles away, so we make it worth our while. A new Aldi just opened up there, so that's why we have an Aldi haul, and I'm excited to share that with you. And maybe next time we'll have a bigger one, because they have a very broad variety of what they offer in their store. So for Sam's Club, I just needed to pick up a little bit today. I didn't need a whole lot. I randomly picked up this 13.5-pound bag of baking soda because I need it, and we're almost out. And baking soda, use it for a lot of things, not just cooking. We use it to deodorize cat boxes. We use it to use as a cleaning agent and all of that. So
you just store it in one of the jars over here.
We could store it in one of the jars over there. I don't have a jar of it over there, ironically. I don't. I have a jar in my cabinet.
Get that out.
There's a jar in the cabinet. So this bag was, I can tell you how much it was. Baking soda, where is it? It was $6.98 for 13.5 pounds. That's pretty good value, I think. We got 2 bags of the pecan halves because sometimes going into the summer, Sam's Club doesn't always have these when I want them. So now is the time to start doubling up. These were, I think, $13.48 a bag. I got a 7-pound bag of powdered sugar, a 7-pound bag of brown sugar. These are pantry staples, even though I do make my own brown sugar from time to time. I like to have this on hand for those times when Molly enjoys baking. Micah likes to cook sometimes, not as often as Molly. I like to have these things on hand for that kind of thing. I got a 30-pack box of the Act 2 Butter Lovers popcorn. That's also a pantry staple. We all enjoy popping our own popcorn, but again, when you want a quick snack and you don't want to pull the pot out and do all of that business, and that was on an instant savings. That popcorn was, it was $6 and some odd cents because it had an instant savings of $1.60 off. So I got this big bag of Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. These are one of my, I don't eat a lot of chips. They're not really my thing, but I do love Sun Chips a lot. And this was just one of my mom wants it kind of deals.
Again, better for you than some.
That's true. This is definitely not health food, but come on, it's a snack food. These were featured on one of the end caps. This is Sproutzels Honey Wheat 100% sprouted whole grain with a touch of honey pretzels, and they're super crunchy and they have a little bit of sweetness to them, and they're absolutely delicious. I had brought them home. I thought Molly would enjoy these. We're real pretzel fans, and I think the girls are gonna like these. Molly tasted it and really thought that it was delicious. I liked it. Even Rick liked it, and he's not a huge fan of the pretzel. So, unless it's a soft pretzel. Okay, before I forget, I wanted to try and make sure I let you guys know how much the prices of all this stuff was. The powdered sugar and the brown sugar were both $4.39 each, which is a phenomenal value. The Sun Chips are $4.98. The pretzels were $5.98. These are really large bags. And then I needed some freezer bags for my chicken thighs. So I went ahead and I got this starter pack, and you can see what it comes with there. Storage gallon 52, freezer gallon 38, sandwich pet, which I did need, 125, and quart freezer bags for 50. There's a total of 54 in there. This has a total of 269 plastic bags, and I use Ziploc bags all the time, and that was $15.88, which I thought was a good value. I know you can buy the store brand, but that I didn't feel like buying a box of 8,000 gallon size freezer bags for the same price because I needed a variety today. So that's what we went with. We went ahead and got backup pantry stock for ranch dressing, Sweet Baby Ray's, and organic Heinz ketchup. And the Sweet Baby Ray's was $5.98. The ranch dressing was $9.98, and the ketchup was $7.48. And then this was awesome. This has 4 1-pound links of Polska kielbasa, and it was $6.98. So that's $6.98 for 4 meals for my family. We enjoy this just, you know, sauteed up in the frying pan with some macaroni and cheese on the side and a veggie, sometimes like stewed tomatoes and green beans. I love to put this in like a quick skillet stew where you cut this up and you put potatoes, green beans, stewed tomatoes or diced tomatoes, and maybe some other vegetables in there. Maybe you don't put potatoes in there and you throw some macaroni in there, or you just put it over egg noodles. This is a great, quick and easy protein option for a dinner, and that's 4 dinners for us. This was an impulse buy. I saw it sitting there and it looked too good to leave in the store. I've never seen this before. It's called Italiano Dip. It's sun-dried tomato and basil, and it's really like a paste. You can see there's lots of olive oil in there. They suggest that you serve this over cream cheese. I think over some goat cheese, or mixed into a simple dip with cream cheese and sour cream would be really lovely. I think a couple of big spoonfuls of this added to Rick's spaghetti sauce would be amazing. And I think that we're going to find a lot of uses for this, and I think that we'll probably hit the bottom of the jar quicker than we think. So I think that we're going to have to probably get some more. That was $5.96, but that's a really big jar, 24 ounces. So that's what we got from Sam's Club. And I also got a box of medicine too. So, but that's everything we got. We spent a total of $128, and that's what we got at Sam's Club. Okay, now moving on to Aldi. Aldi just opened a store in Jacksonville, not last week. They had their grand opening last week. Now, I have only ever been to the Aldi in Kinston, which is 30 miles north in the opposite direction of Jacksonville. So, I was never really impressed with that particular location. It's kind of an older store, and they don't always have the variety that I have seen other people being able to take advantage of when I watch hauls from people who do Aldi hauls. Like, I don't know if you know about Gemril over at Gemril's Large Family Table channel, but if you don't know her, I'm going to leave a link to her channel down below. Sorry, I had to take a break for a moment because the animals were driving me nuts. So anyway, Gemril's Large Family Table, I absolutely adore her. She's a mom with 7 kids and 1 on the way. She does amazing grocery hauls. She does amazing things for her children. She also homeschools them, and I just really love watching her whenever she uploads a video. She does really great Aldi hauls, and I wanted to see if I could get the same sort of value. She's in a different part of the country than I am, and her milk is always really cheap, and her eggs are always really cheap, and I did not find that to be the case at my Aldi. In fact, Heather did an Aldi haul not too long ago, and her milk was 97 cents a gallon, and her eggs were 47 cents a dozen. My eggs were 85 cents a dozen, and the milk, the skim milk, was 99 cents a gallon. The whole milk and the 2% milk were $1.99 a gallon. In any case, my milk isn't cheap here. And we usually buy organic milk, so...
Which they do have in Hacktown.
They did have it. The farm store where we used to shop has come under new management, and we don't really go out there as often. So we are kind of back to buying our milk at the regular grocery store. And I may go and make a trip out there every now and then, but not as often as I was. So anyway, I'll show you what we decided to get when we were at Aldi. It was just kind of, let's go and see what they have. And a lot of things made it into the cart, as you'll see. I'll try and give you an overview of how much some of this stuff was. Now, Aldi's has their act together, right? They've got that alley, that one aisle where you go down when you enter the store, and honey, it is Impulse City. They had all the snack crackers on one side, and these were $1.69 a box. So these are like club crackers, like butter crackers, and these are like wheat thins. $1.69 a box is pretty good. And then we got this package of pecan shortbread, so they're like pecan sandies, and again, $1.69. They also had a very large display of chocolate. So we picked this up. This is a milk chocolate hazelnut wafer. I have had these in the past, and they're very good. This is a raisin and nut, kind of like a fruit and nut, like the Cadbury fruit and nut. And we got this one, Rick tossed in the cart because he had to have it. Coffee and cream. And then I put this one because I love chocolate with fruit, and this is the strawberry yogurt milk chocolate bar. These were all, I think, $2.29 for the large ones, and this one, let's see if I can find it amongst. It was $1.99. That one was $1.99. And I got these bottles. Now, I've been trying to switch over my spice rack bottles from the old style McCormick bottles that I've been refilling over the years because the labels just look cruddy and dirty, and it's time. So I have noticed a lot of stores have started using these square glass bottles. Now I have tried to source these for a cheaper price, bought in bulk, but I just can't. Aldi had these. They were $1.99 a bottle, okay? So I can't buy them for less than $2 a bottle empty, so I'm gonna start collecting these for whatever I find them for. These happen to be organic spices, so what they had was this, plus they had garlic powder. Walmart also has this same exact bottle with organic spices in it. They have a very wide variety of them. And depending on the spice, they average anywhere from $3.47 to $6 depending. Most of them are $3.47. I have put several of them on my spice rack because I like the bottles. So that's why you see the bottles here. It's for the bottles, not for the spices.
It's cheaper, but there's less of a variety.
That's true. So if I want to, I can just go round out. I'm almost done filling my spice rack. So a couple more trips to Aldi for 4 or 6, and then we'll have it all finished. So that'll be fun. Honey mustard. I just grabbed this because it looked good and I don't have any on hand, and Super Bowl Sunday is coming, and maybe I'll make some honey mustard wings, or maybe I'll, use this as a dip for chicken nuggets or something. Who knows? That was 99 cents. I got this also was an impulse. Pretty much everything you see before you was not needed. I had no list. We just put it in the cart, okay? This is pesto sauce, and this is great to have on hand in your fridge. Maybe you want to make a little pesto mayonnaise for a sandwich. Maybe you want to add a little pesto to a sauce you're making. It's a great thing to add to other things. And the pesto was $1.69. The pesto was $1.69. Okay, back here. This is one of the exciting things, okay? I haven't bought tuna in a while because tuna, and I only use albacore tuna, and it's very expensive. These are 5-ounce cans of solid white albacore tuna. They were $1.09 a can, which is the cheapest I have seen anywhere. I do not like chunk white tuna. I think it's disgusting. I do not like chunk light tuna. I also think that is even more disgusting. I will only eat the solid white. So that's just my personal preference. They had all kinds there, and this was $1.09 a can. The others were less expensive. Mushrooms. These mushrooms were 59 cents a can, which is cheaper than I can buy them at Walmart by about a dime. And I decided to give some of their canned fruit a try. We always have peach slices and mandarin oranges on hand. The girls will eat these like with their lunch with cottage cheese, or as a go along with a sandwich or something like that. And the fruit cocktail was 89 cents a can. The peach slices were 89 cents a can, and the mandarin oranges were 79 cents a can. The applesauce was $1.99 a jar, and I like to have that on the pantry shelf for a lot of things. You can use applesauce as an egg replacer. You can use applesauce in your oatmeal, or in your cream of wheat, or in your grits if you like, to give it a little sweetness. And you can just eat applesauce because it's nice on the side of what, honey? Pork chops and applesauce. Okay, they had beautiful produce. I got 2 8-ounce containers of the Baby Bella cremini mushrooms. These were $1.49 a piece, which I thought was a really good deal. And I got the blueberries because everybody and their uncle who's doing an Aldi haul in the last couple of weeks has been getting these blueberries. They're coming out of Chile, and they're really beautiful blueberries. I think they were $1.99 a box, and it's a dry pint, so it's about 2 cups-ish. Yeah, they were $1.99 for a dry pint. The avocados. Oh, avocado, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. We love avocados in this house. And avocados at the regular grocery store, at Walmart, etc., are running about 88 cents a piece right now. These avocados were beautiful. I got super green ones because I wanted them to last a while, because I am going to keep these in my fridge. These were 59 cents a piece. I was really excited to know that. And I don't know where these are coming from, but they're probably coming from Peru or Mexico. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But anyway, 59 cents a piece for avocados is phenomenal. And you have to remember, avocados aren't in season here, but, are they Mexican? The one thing I do notice is the Mexican avocados have really big pits. The Peruvian avocados have really tiny pits. So it's interesting when you see and you note where they've come from, the differences in the fruit itself. So, and we also got a half a gallon of 2% milk for $1.29 that we wanted to give it a try, and Rick tried it already.
Organic, right?
Yes. And you liked it. You said it was good.
Very good.
And then the only other thing we got, which I forgot, I put it in the fridge. Okay, this is just Braunschweiger or liverwurst. I am a liverwurst lover. And you like it?
Yeah.
Micah loves liverwurst. She says, I just have to keep it out of my head that it's liver. So, but I guess it tastes better than it sounds. So, that Braunschweiger liverwurst was $1.99. And as liverwurst goes, that's pretty good. And I think that's a whole pound. It is. Oh, yeah. And this was one of those things I was walking by. It just smelled good, and I needed a can of air freshener. I like to just keep one on hand near the litter boxes because, you know, any of you who have cats, you know. We clean the cat boxes twice a day in our house, but even so, it's sometimes necessary. That's it. Oh, wait. I have one more thing I wanted to share with you. I also went to Hobby Lobby, and I know this probably isn't a big deal, but I always like to go to Hobby Lobby when we go to either Morehead City or Jacksonville because I like to check out the clearance rack. They had nothing on their clearance rack this time, which was kind of sad, but their paper pads were 50% off, and I know I need another paper pad like I need a hole in the head, but that's right. I'll give you a little flip through here. Let me find my scissors for all of you ladies who might be interested in that. I'll give you a little flip through. This is called the Shop on the Square. I just love the color palette of this pad, and it was 50% off, so it was $10, not $20. And it is a cardstock pad. You have to be careful at Hobby Lobby because some of them are not cardstock, they're paper, and I prefer the cardstock pads. So this is 48, a pad of 48, and there's some of them, they're supposed to have 3 sheets each, but sometimes you only get 2, and then sometimes you get extra of another sheet, and there's no continuity sometimes. This is just really beautiful. I'm going to be making some more. Oh, I love this. It's like a stylized cat. I'm going to be making some more decorated journals, and I'm going to be putting them on my Etsy store. I'm also going to be making some card sets, like note card sets. Oh, that's pretty. That you can use to like send a thank you note. Yes, people still do that, and if you don't, you should. Or like a thinking of you kind of thing. And I'm going to be using this pad, among others. I probably have more pads than I should have, and I'm not ashamed. That's just what I am. So but there's a little flip through for you on this one. I really like it. I think it's really beautiful. And I also got this smaller one. So this is 12 by 12. This is 4 by 6. And then I got, they have this, like, it's like trim, really. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a table runner or what, but I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to be using that to decorate some journals as well on the outside. And these were $9.99, but they were 40% off, so they end up being around $6 a piece. All of this stuff in that line was 40% off. And I got this as a gift for someone. It's a little spoon rest, and it's shaped like a mason jar, and it says, "You are my sunshine," because the person who's getting it is my sunshine. So that's what I got from Hobby Lobby. We had a busy morning, and Rick and I went out for breakfast at a local place, and
A hole in the wall.
it was just a
Okay.
really nice day
It was good.
all together. So we came home and we did a haul for you guys, and that's sharing a little part of our life. So yeah. If you have any questions about anything you've seen me present in this haul, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to answer you to the best of my ability. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we brought home with us, and until next time, I'll see ya.